Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Lori. This is Lori's Boston Found, where thrifted is the new black. I am a full-time reseller on Poshmark and on eBay, and it occurred to me that I haven't really introduced myself formally in some time. As mentioned, I am a reseller, and I typically pick up all my stuff at thrift stores. I also shop estate sales. I love to go to the bins, although I've only been to the Goodwill outlet or the bins up in New Hampshire one time since they reopened in late May or early June, and it was a good haul, but I haven't been back in a while. I love to travel and thrift and vlog my experience and take you along with me, and for 2 weeks out I'll be going to Pennsylvania, and I'm going to bring you along with me, and I'm going to thrift along the way on our return trip from dropping off my daughter to her college. I release videos twice a week. Typically they're on Wednesday and Sunday. And I am approaching my 2-year anniversary as a reseller. I just looked back on my Poshmark sales, and my very first sale on Poshmark was August 20th of 2018. So I'm very excited to be celebrating 2 years, and I'm gearing up for a big Q&A video and just reflections on my 2 years as a reseller. If you'd like to know more about me, I will link above a video where I formally introduce myself. But I'm so happy that you found me, and I appreciate anybody who is here, anybody who subscribes to my channel, leaves a comment, gives me a thumbs up. All of that is so appreciated. If you like reseller content and you are interested in some of the things that I mentioned, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. And if you want to be notified when I do release my videos, you can hit the bell and you will hear when my videos come out. So today, I am going to share with you just a 4-minute clip of doing some sourcing at Savers. It's been a while. Savers and I broke up for a little bit, but I feel like Savers will never truly go away, regardless of how crazy their prices are, because the Savers that I go to is just 12 minutes from my house. So inevitably I end up there. My car is on autopilot to Savers and TJ Maxx and Dunkin' Donuts. I always end up in one of those 3 places, especially during this time where I just need to get out of the house sometimes. You are going to see a haul from there. The bulk of this is going to be another haul from Salvation Army. My Salvation Army marks one color down to 99 cents every Monday. And I've been tracking the colors. A few videos back, I hit the mother load of Zara new with tags at the Salvation Army, and I noticed that they got another round of it. So I don't think I did quite as well this time, but I did get a ton of Zara new with tags for 99 cents. The downside of today's haul is that I was in a rush. So I am going to share with you some mistakes I've made when I've gone sourcing. And 9 times out of 10, my mistakes are made when I am in a hurry. I brought home more damaged items than I should have. And I'm also going to share with you some of the items that I picked up at Savers and I'm going to return. I'm sorry this intro is so very long. You can't try items on yet in the thrift store, but Savers extended their return policy to 2 weeks. So if you bring your item back with a receipt within 14 days to Savers, you can get a store credit, but you have to use it that day, which is never a problem for me. So I'm going to share with you some of the items that I plan on returning, but I think it's all part of the learning experience. So I hope you enjoy this haul, and let's get into it. So all items that were blue were 99 cents, despite what the ticket price was. And there were 2 half-price colors. Most of these items were blue tags. These gorgeous mules, pointed toe suede Vince Camuto. These are just such a beautiful shoe. I'm not a huge Vince Camuto fan, but I thought these were absolutely stunning, and they were 99 cents. Salvation Army had them marked at $12.99, and they are a size 7 and just beautiful. These are listed already in my Poshmark closet. Most of these things will be on Poshmark pretty soon. And if you don't see it in my Poshmark closet, you can always email me directly at lorisbostonfound@gmail.com and let me know if you're interested in anything. This was the most expensive thing that I purchased and was the only full-priced item that I purchased. But this was a new with tag suede tote with fringe, made in Italy, with this great crossbody strap and these bamboo handles. I mean, this bag had so much going for it. I absolutely love it. The brand is Rosala D. So the comps weren't incredible. In one of my recent videos, I talk about the 5 things I look for when I'm sourcing, and I try to check all those boxes with each purchase I make. Sometimes I only check 3 out of the 5 boxes, and I'm looking for cost, I'm looking for condition, I'm looking for at brands, and I'm looking at style, and there's one more C, and I can't think of it right now. But anyways, so this had the style. It was in perfect condition. The cost was $7.99, so it was a little on the pricier side, but I think this is gorgeous. And I'm gonna list this probably $50, $60 and see where I land. But isn't this beautiful? This tote is beautiful. I picked up this Land's End jacket. I don't pick up Land's End all the time, but again, I'm gonna give you my reasoning behind it. This is a size 2X, and I absolutely love this color for fall. So I picked this up. For cost, it was only 99 cents. Condition, excellent. This was not a brand purchase, but I did pick it up for the cost. And as far as style goes, I love this style, and I love that it's a size 2X. I'm always looking for nice plus size pieces in my closet. I'll probably list this, I don't know, maybe around $30, $35. I haven't checked comps on all of these pieces, so bear with me. Okay, let's get into some of the Zara pieces. So I also just ordered a magnetic tag remover because a lot of these pieces had this tag on it. It's also one of the reasons I think a lot of these pieces were still in the store. So that kind of worked to my advantage. If you can get your hands on one of those removers, and they cost between like $30 and $40. I bought one magnet and it wasn't strong enough. It wasn't specific to remove tags. So now I need to order a new one. Okay. So the price tag, I should have kept the tags on these because most of these were outrageously priced. So the way that Salvation Army does it is whatever the tag is, they'll mark it for half off. This, I believe, was marked $19.99 or $24.99, but I missed this. Luckily, that's right on the seam, so I'm going to be able to fix this, but this is a really cute tiered dress that kind of has a little bit of a Swiss dot vibe, although they're not raised, but absolutely beautiful. I'm going to stitch that on the seam. This is a size medium, and I will probably list this at about $30. So many of these items need repairs. So I'm frustrated with myself, but for 99 cents. If you go to my Instagram account, you can see what some of these items were priced at. I took most of the tags off, but it was outrageous. There were 2 items marked $79.99. Look at how beautiful this is. This is a sequins dress, like a little mini dress, really adorable. It still has the sensor tag on it. It is an extra small. This does not have the price tag on it though, but I love the champagne color. I mean, this just sparkles. It's absolutely so beautiful. Not the most practical thing these days, but I think it's really pretty. These I thought were really interesting, and this was one of the rare things I picked up that did not have a flaw. These are a size small. The price is not on here, but they do have the tag. They are a wide leg cropped like paper bag pair of pants. Again, these are new with tag from Zara. These are really cute, very comfortable, a great transition piece going into fall. I absolutely love these pants. I wish they were large. This green blouse is very pretty. It has some detail here. And this does have a price tag still attached, $39.99, which means this was marked at Salvation Army for $19.99. So even during the half off window for these pieces, this would have still been $10. Okay, but do you see the flaw on this? So there is that little stain here, which means I will probably have to wash this and then remove the tag. So that brings down the value. I was a little bit disappointed. I don't even know if this is silk. It might be polyester. So really pretty, but that's the flaw on that. So my son Anthony came with me and he was so sweet, but I was like a maniac. As soon as the door opened, I beelined to this rack when I saw that the 99-cent color was blue. And I knew people would be right behind me. So I ran to this section and I was grabbing stuff. I actually put back probably 10 items that had broken zippers and holes, but I did pick some up. This is in perfect condition, but it's only worth $12.90. So this is not gonna bring me a lot of money, unless that's a hole I'm seeing right there. I will be so embarrassed if it's a hole. I missed so much with these pieces. No hole. This I'm thinking would be a great piece to bundle. Just a basic. Okay, this sweater, price tag $39.99. They had it marked $19.99. It's a beautiful mock sweater, black, just very basic. Here's the problem here. This back part, the stitching is coming undone, but it's luckily on the back part of the neck. But look right here. Ay, ay, ay. I'm actually embarrassed even doing this haul because I made so many mistakes. Sometimes you get super excited because something is new with tag. Zara isn't even this like huge bread-winning brand name for me. So even the fact that these are Zara pieces, Zara does not go for a lot of money all the time. I did have a lot of luck with my last round, but I had leather shoes that sold almost immediately, and two beautiful sweaters that sold right away that were flawless, but these have flaws, and I don't think these pieces are quite as nice. I think what I'm going to do with a lot of these, like a white shirt, there's no way I'm going to list this. I hate to photograph white pieces. This is actually in good condition. I don't think there are any flaws with this. This is definitely something I will send to ThredUp. That way I don't have to photograph it. I will just put that in a box. It's 99 cents. If I make $5 at ThredUp, I will quadruple my money with that. Okay, this was a piece I was most excited for, so I was the most disappointed when I saw the flaw with this. I'm going to repair this myself and still sell it. So they had an $80 price tag on this, which means even on the half off day, it was $40. I paid 99 cents. At first, when I looked at it, I thought it was missing a belt, but it's more like a trench coat without a belt. And it is a wool blend, houndstooth, absolutely beautiful. Just like a overcoat that you would wear. This would look so incredible in the fall with just like some black ankle boots and jeans. But look, look at this hole. It's absurd. It's not even on the seam. So I don't know. Is it even worth me showing you these pieces that are all damaged? That was $1. Again, once I stitch it, maybe I'll get $30 for that. And that would pay for this entire haul. So I think I spent $28 this day. And that included the $8 purse. So everything else was $1. And I think I got a Victoria's Secret sports bra that was $1.50 that I have listed, and it's not in this haul. But other than that, everything else was 99 cents. Okay, this jacket. This is really nice. It does not have the price tag on it, but there is pilling. This was $79.99, and this is just a wrap coat. Stunning. But there is a fair amount of pilling, but this does not stress me out at all. My sweater shaver is amazing, and so that will most certainly clean this up, and I think this coat will bring me some decent money, and I'm really hoping that it turns out nice. It is going to be a little elbow grease that will take some time to get that pilling out, but I think it's going to be stunning when it's done. That is a perfect coat for the fall, so I'm excited for that. I'll probably list that around $50. I still have to remove the magnetic tag on all of these, so this is a very delayed haul. I think I got so excited that the color was blue that it blinded me to all of the faults that were in these pieces. These were in very good shape. These are some pleated trouser pants. These are actually beautiful. They are size extra large. The price tag is $69.99, so these were marked $34.99. I paid 99 cents. Is it getting old that I keep saying I paid 99 cents? But hey, it was 99 cents. So these are fantastic. I love that they're an extra large. I love that they are great for fall. I love that they're trousers. I have like so many pairs of skinny pants and skinny jeans in my closet. I'm really looking to expand my pants section and get more trouser, wide leg sort of styles in there. So very excited about these. I will probably list these at $50 and see where I land. This dress is actually really nice too. All right, maybe I showed you all the flawed things first. This is is that a stain? No, I don't think so. Well, maybe. It's always so hard to tell because this is like tencel, but this is like a smoky blue shirt dress. So really cute. It does have the tag on it, and it is like a midi length, almost maxi length, but really cute dress. I love this dress. And this is a size medium, so I would definitely say that this is oversized. If you want to see what all of these cost, I took all the blue tags off and put it on one of my Instagram posts, so you can go over, you can follow me on Instagram. I'm just at lorisbostonfound, and you can see what these all cost. I think the thrift store price was something like $540 had I bought it full price at the thrift store. Okay, this Zara dress, $49.90, so this was marked 25. And this is actually really pretty, and I don't think there's anything wrong with this, but I don't think this is gonna photograph oh so well. It's like a mock neck with a really cool hem with some lace detail. I definitely need to steam this up. This will look good on the mannequin, or maybe I'll see if I can get Ange to model it for me. But a really cute black dress, and it's relatively lightweight, so that's very nice. $49.90. I will probably list this at like $35. New with tag. And these pants, beautiful. So these were marked $39.90. These are a size medium. Again, these really nice trousers. These are pleated with a belt, which is really cute, and wide leg. And these also appear to be cropped. So these are very nice too. I was really happy with the pants that I got. I got like 3 pairs of pants. Loved them all. So I did get a blazer for 99 cents that I gave to my mom. It was really cute. It was not Zara. This little lace t-shirt I thought was really cute as well. It has a hole in the seam. I think I'm gonna give this to my mom too. It's just a little hole, but this is not even worth repairing because it's a t-shirt. This is probably like a $15 item. This was one of those items that probably would have sold great in a bundle, so I'm not even gonna list that. I think I'm just gonna give it to my mom. This top is just a basic. $25.90 is the price tag. It is a medium, a lot of black in this haul, but I really, there we go. This one's flawed. Yeah, I'm not gonna list this either. Ooh, that's bad. Yeah, so I would say there were like 5 really flawed items, and I'm gonna show you one more, because why not? This is like a linen blend. Okay, so the price tag's on here, $24.99. Salvation Army so kindly staples their price tags to much of the fabric. I don't know why they don't just staple it to the care tag or whatever, but $49.90. But ready? Wait for it. This beautiful peplum linen top with holes in the back. Do you see? It's such a bummer. I think this is on the seam, but it's work between getting this tag off and stitching that. I don't know if it will really be worth it, but I would probably, if I fix this, I will mark it for $30. I may just redonate, but this is actually a super cute top, so that might be worth the effort. The little $12 black tops are not worth it. One more piece from Salvation Army that day, and then we can move on to my Savers goodies. This I just thought was great. This is a probably vintage Jones Studio size 10. Again, the houndstooth. I just think this is such a classic print for fall, and blazers are really big, especially when they're worn oversized. So I was excited that this was a size 10. And I think this was marked like $5.99, $7.99. Probably would have passed on this, but it was a blue tag. So 99 cents for this great blazer. I'm very excited to list this. I think this is just totally dynamite. Even look at this with these mules and a pair of jeans. So cute. Okay, let's move on to Savers. It's so nice to be thrifting with you again. Just a few minutes of my time here at Savers. Savers and I were on a temporary breakup for a while. The prices are still high, but I keep coming back because it's close. These were a pair of Allbirds, and I was so excited. And then when I started to look at them, oh, this was chewed. I was so sad. They were $9.99. These were $4.99, and I did decide to pick these up. The comps on these Danskos were good, and I'm going to show you an after photo of what they look like once I clean them up. I did take those Allbirds to the register, and the manager said he would give me just $1 off, but for that amount of damage, I don't know. I was so excited to find a high top too. I don't think these were anything special. I saw these Lucky Brand flats, $10.49, friends. I would pick those up at the bins, but never for that price. And these were really cute, that Bach brand BOC for $4.99. I don't know, I just wasn't feeling it that day. I probably could have turned a decent profit on those had I picked them up. So I'm just walking around, tooling around the store. I did find a Puma bag with some rose gold detail on the hardware, and I really did like it, but the comps were no greater than 20 maybe 25 on a really good day when I looked. And the bag was $7, so that ended up staying at the store. Here I see somebody with a new rack and I want to stalk her, but I decide to give her a little break. Or maybe I just put the camera down to shop. I always go through the blazers because you just never know what you'll find here, and they go really quickly. I can go through them very fast. And today was a good day for blazers. I was really excited to find that Tory Burch. My camera's a little shaky here. And then I quickly leave the blazers and I walk by the skirt section. You'll see in just a second. And I saw these two skirts and I knew immediately they were Bowden, but I struggle selling skirts. Comment below, let me know how you do with skirts. The navy blue was $7. The floral one was just $2.99, but I ended up passing. I just don't sell them well. This Taylor Swift sweatshirt was $4.49. I've had really good luck selling Taylor Swift sweatshirt in the past. I sold one for $70. And I am just spending a lot of time in general looking at comfort clothes because this is what I am living in right now. And I think a lot of us are. Let me know, are you sourcing a lot of comfort clothing, leggings, sweatshirts, that sort of thing? This is a Garnet Hill dress. Now, I love Garnet Hill, $15.49. They have lost their mind at Savers, but it's a beautiful dress. I mean, they probably retailed for well over $100. But again, looking for comfort clothes. I don't really think that's the aesthetic I typically associate with Garnet Hill, although I do love that brand. But dresses are another thing I have abundance of. And, you know, I feel like I sell dresses better in the summer, although I did pick a dress up and I will talk to you about it. I'm not sure if it was the best buy. I'm always tempted by vintage toys sometimes, but this little Mickey did not have any markings, and I know myself, the comps weren't really good. I think I did look $7 to $12 maybe, so he stayed there. And then this is just a quick stroll through the luggage section, which I always talk about, not sleeping on this section. This is in the back part of the store, not located with the purses. I liked this camo bag. It was Gap, but it had that bleach spot, and the price wasn't great. But I do like to look at this section, but I obviously passed on this, especially at $12.99. But I have found Tumi bags in this section of the store. So that footage was from one of my trips to Savers. I've been a couple times, and I'm going to share with you all of the pieces I got, and then I'm going to share with you the pieces that I decided to return to the store. I'm gonna let you know why. And then I have a few pieces that I picked up Retail Arbitrage, a couple that I'm gonna sell. So let's get into it. For starters, I was thrilled. You saw in the video that I found this Tory Burch blazer. I was really excited for this. I've actually never sold a blazer from Tory Burch, but I feel like it's a very classic style for Tory Burch. And I love the buttons on here. This is really nice. It has a little stretch to it. It's size 8, I believe. Just this beautiful pattern. I think I'm probably gonna list this around $70, $75 maybe, but absolutely beautiful. And to pick this up for $7.50 plus 20% off was a steal. This was probably my best find of the day at Savers. This brand, I'd never heard of this, HOM Home Venice. I just love these pants. As many of you know, if you've been watching me for any length of time, I love to go through the pajama and lounge section. And as I mentioned in the video clip, I've been really looking for comfort wear, and I feel like these are just a great pant. Like, you could wear these around the house, and then you could also throw these on and make these look really cool, and you could go out in these. But they're wide leg, they're like a velvety feel, just beautiful. They were $1.99. I will probably list these for $28. That is typically what I list my lounge pants at. This is from Anthropologie. This is one of their lines that I pass on a lot, but I did leave the price tag on for you to see. This is just Diletta. Just this really cute lightweight top. It's cropped in the front, and then it has this beautiful floral pattern. This really caught my eye from a little ways away. I love the detailing on the back, and it was only $3.49. So once the 20% was applied, this was under $3. So that is right in line with where I want to be. My average cost of goods usually ends up somewhere, oh sorry, I'm cutting my head off, somewhere around $5. So this was a little less than what I typically spend. And obviously with all these 99-cent pieces, I was well under that. This was from a recent trip, and I pick this up every time I see it for the right price, but this is going to be returned because when I got home and I examined it a little bit better, I saw that there was a little paint mark. So this is a collab between the MLB, Major League Baseball, and Pink, Victoria's Secret. So every time, I only pick up Red Sox stuff. All you Yankees people out there, I leave all Yankees stuff at the store. But yeah, so these are Red Sox sweats. They say pink. They are so cute. Again, comfy. So these would be pretty much guaranteed like 20, 24 bucks. I think I have sold through every single, and by every single, I think I've sold 3 of these, where it's been Red Sox with pink collab. I'm gonna sit back here because I keep getting out of the frame. And I can't find the little paint mark, but I noticed it, and these were $5.49. So they were, you know, they were about $4.75 probably after the discount. I don't know, would you keep them? I think I'm going to return them. This I was really excited about. I don't know where I'm gonna price these. This was $6.99 plus 20% off. So we're talking $5.50. And this is a vintage, I'm guessing 70s, Wrangler, new with tags skirt. So this is like a cutout, and the leather Wrangler is right there. It would be above the knee. And this is also, this says size 18. This does not look like an 18. Like this waist looks like it's, and it doesn't have any stretch to it. So this waist looks like it's probably more like a size 12. But anyways, I'm really excited to list this skirt. I will probably list it around 40 and we'll see what happens. I love, because it's vintage and it runs small, I'm so happy that it was a larger size. And it's also that rigid denim that is really coming back into fashion, and I'm just thrilled about the color, the wash of that, and I don't know, I was just so excited when I saw that. I do love vintage stuff. You saw this in the video, but I don't know that I mentioned that I picked it up. This is a Taylor Swift sweatshirt, and it definitely needs to be washed and fluffed out a little bit. I purchased a Taylor Swift sweatshirt from the same Savers, and it flipped for $70. This is not as much, I would say, of a sought after sweatshirt. However, there is one listed. Can't remember if it was on eBay or Poshmark, but it is listed for over $100. However, the comps were far less than that. So like the good comps were around 40, 50, maybe, I can't remember. The lower end comps were as low as like $10 or $15. This is a little bit of a wild card, but Taylor Swift did just come out with a new album. Taylor Swift has some of the most loyal fans in this country. So I feel very confident getting her merch. I've sold one of her t-shirts. It didn't go for much, but I feel like the hoodie will go for a little more. And I love that it just says Swift. I should probably mention it is the Fearless tour. Not necessarily like one of her most famous tours, I would say, I don't think. Hey everyone, this is just editing Lori coming in to say that the Fearless tour was Taylor Swift's debut concert tour, like her first one ever. So now I'm thinking I may align more with that $100 listing. It was in 2009. It ran from April of 2009 to July of 2010. So I don't know, kind of a rare find. I'm pretty excited about this. I'm more excited now. I was just reading a little bit about it. So I'll probably price it higher than I said in this video. That's all. But anyways, I'm probably gonna list this around $50 or $60 and see. If there were a bunch that were already listed, I wouldn't have, lucky, he's better. If I had run the comps on that sweatshirt and there were several listed with those lower comps, I probably would have passed on that sweatshirt, but because there were so few listed, I went ahead and picked it up. I actually don't know what year the Fearless tour is. I'll have to look and see. It's not familiar to me. So it may be an old tour. And if I have any Taylor Swift fans, let me know in the comments. But that was under $4. And once I wash it and take some good photos of it, I'm pretty confident at where I'm pricing that. So I'm excited about that. You saw me pick up these clogs in the little clip that I did. These are just Dansko clogs. I'm considering returning these because I found this mark right here. So even though these were only $4, I have some other things to return. And the tip of that isn't the greatest. I did hit this up with the Doc Martin stuff, which I absolutely love. So it does look good. However, it looks like a little bit of discoloration on that toe. There's also a tiny bit of discoloration in the heels. Some of these comps were over $50, $60, which is why I was really excited to pick these up, and also because they had them marked low. Sometimes my savers will mark up their dance goes, so I don't know. I might keep them. I'm gonna take another look at the comps. I really love this style, and I love the Mary Jane style. I love that there's like this little open part here in the heel, and they're just generally really cute shoes. So maybe maybe I'll just sell them and just know that instead of getting those high 40, 50 comps, I'll be more in like the $30 area because of the little flaws. I just don't know if this little chunk here on that part of the shoe is too much. So I don't know. Okay, let's talk about my returns. Then I'm gonna do some retail arbitrage with you, and then we're gonna call it a day. This I'm still on the fence about. I'm just gonna start by saying this is Vera Wang, which, you know, there was a time where Vera Wang was the end all be all. Not so much anymore. It's not a diffusion line. It's not Simply Vera, which they sell at Kohl's. This is straight up Vera Wang. It is 100% silk. Oh, maybe I will keep this. I forgot it was silk. There's the tag. I actually think this is a very timeless piece. So it's a halter dress, and look at like the horizontal detail in the lace here. So it's nude underneath. I'm gonna convince myself to keep this, but look at this dress, it's gorgeous. Maxi black, just stunning. It's a size 4, but it was $14.99 at Savers. Again, I'm talking about comfort wear, and I'm buying a lace gown. So I don't know, but I feel like heading into the holidays, I know my husband has formal dinners in Boston all the time, although everything is canceled right now. They are not, I don't think they're even going into their office again until January. So if it were a different time, I would probably definitely keep this and list it high, but I don't know. This is a stunning dress. I also really, really dislike photographing maxi dresses. Maybe I'll send this to the Real and say, if they sell it for $50 and I get 40%, I'll make like $5 on it, but I won't have to do anything. I don't know. Maybe I'll call my rep at the Real and see what they say. It's such a gorgeous dress. And then I picked up these, how much did I pay for these? I picked up these Fabletics. I think I'm gonna keep these because these were $3.29, and they're a large, and they have this really fun palm print. I listed a pair of Fabletics and they sold really quickly, and then I listed one recently, and they have received such an incredible amount of attention, but the offers I'm getting are so low. So I think the first Fabletics pair that I flipped for like $20. I think they have a very loyal following. These are large, and they are like borderline bike shorts. So maybe I will just keep these for my Peloton, because I have been looking for a cropped, because I get so warm when I ride, and this is my size. So I think I will keep these. But yeah, so I was thinking about returning those, but I'm not going to. I'm thinking about returning these. This is a weird haul. I apologize. I am all over the place. So these are Hannah Anderson purple clogs, really adorable, but they're kids, and I keep saying I'm not going to pick up kids. They were $6.49, but I feel like there's a little bit of discoloration, and I'm just not sure. Like maybe I'll get 25, maybe, I don't know, but for $6, I don't know. I think I'm going to return them. I'm in a mood. I'm in a weird mood, so I think that's the problem. See the weirdness on the toe there? Yeah, those are gonna go back too. Let's end with some retail arbitrage, shall we? Okay, I picked up this Escada skirt. The price tag is $775. I picked this up because I thought it was a good size, number one. So it was a larger size, and I loved that there were lemons on here. I loved the length of the skirt. So $775 is the price tag on this skirt, which, as we know, doesn't always matter. But then TJ Maxx had it for $130, and then it was marked down to $39. So usually if I say to myself, if I can get what TJ Maxx was selling this for, then I'll be happy. If I paid $39 and this sold for $129, and then I ended up clearing about a little bit over $100 from Poshmark, and you subtract my $39, I would still make $60 on this skirt. If I could do that, I would be happy. If I could send this to the Real and maybe they mark it for I don't know, maybe they market for $300 and I get 40% of that, even better. I will probably send this to the RealReal. I do need to look at the comps. I just sold a Johnny Was floral like trench coat, almost like a raincoat. I paid $89 for it on Retail Arbitrage at TJ Maxx. It sold for $170, which sounds great, right? But then Poshmark took 20%. It took $34. It sold for $170, so that brought it down to $135, say. Now you subtract my $89, I'm only profiting $46 on that. I'm not even doubling my money, which is okay with me. I knew going in that that profit margin wouldn't be a lot. Sometimes I'm willing to take less of a profit to get people into my closet. And I think Johnny Was is one of those brands that brings people in. So I knew I would at least make my money back. And at the very least, I thought maybe I'll make $10, $20 at the very least. I was actually happy with the $170 offer. I had this jacket listed at $269, I believe. And so they offered like just about $100 less. And I had sent out offers for $200 with free shipping, and she came back at $170. And I said, you know what? I may not ever get another offer this high. So I took it. So just to share a little bit about Retail Arbitrage, the buy-in can be quite costly. So I did pay $39 for this Escada skirt. I will keep you in tune and let you know what that ends up selling for. And the last thing I bought for me, and I'm very excited. Speaking of Johnny Was, I just love this coat so much. So this was, the price tag on this is $450. They had it marked $99 on sale for $60. I could probably flip this. Maybe I'll look at the comps and see, but this is just so my style. Maybe this is a little big. This is an extra large. It's a little big on me. It's a lot of fabric. I don't know, maybe I'll sell it. $450, I paid $60. So maybe if I listed this for $250 or $300, maybe I'll do that. Let's do that and see, but look at how gorgeous this is. I'm gonna have to see it on with something different on, but the detail in this is so gorgeous. This actually has a higher retail value than the trench coat that I sold, and my buy-in was less. So I would probably profit more, and I just think this is more Johnny Was because it's heavily embroidered. And I also think that Johnny Was in larger sizes does phenomenal. So I am basically talking myself into selling this, but look at the detail on this. Isn't this incredible? Yeah, let's do it. Let's list this baby for like $300 or $250 and see what happens. All right, everybody, that wraps up my video for today. I hope you like seeing the stuff that I screw up on because I do. And I find when I am rushing, that is the #1 time when I make my mistakes. But realistically, we have to rush sometimes. We don't always have 5 hours to go shopping. So this stuff happens. I will encourage you to try not to rush at places where you can't return things. So with Salvation Army, it's okay. It was a 99-cent loss. And those losses can add up, and you always want to look at your profit margins. I don't ever want to be throwing money away. But if I had, like, say, for example, that $8 suede bag that I showed you, if that had a big stain on it and I can't make exchanges at Salvation Army, I would have been very disappointed with that. But 99 cents for Zara, I'm not going to lose sleep over it, although it does always bum me out when I get home and I find flaws, especially on that houndstooth jacket. Savers, I can be a little looser with. A, it's very close to my house, so it's not a huge time sucker to go there. And B, they take exchanges. So for those reasons, I feel okay with my stuff. I'm still not sure about that Vera Wang dress. But anyways, thank you all so much for hanging out with me today. Give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Let me know if you've made mistakes lately and what gets you in a pickle. Is it time? Is it you're not looking up comps? Like, what is it about your sourcing that you sometimes get home and you're like, what did I just do? Or do you not? Are you very confident with your purchases? I use shopping as a stress relief. I've had 2 parties. My son turned 16. This was like a crazy week to be a full-time reseller because I had a lot of family stuff going on. So I think I used sourcing as a decompressor during the week, and I wasn't really intentional with my shopping. So I think that's also how I can get into a little bit of a pickle. I hit a really, really fun estate sale and I got some great vintage gems, and that will probably be next Sunday's video. So stay tuned and I will see you all later. Love you guys. Bye.